Hello, everyone. The time is 9:33 here in Central Daylight Savings. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. How is everyone? I'm doing better. My voice is coming out a little more smoother. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Saturday evening. I'm probably 2 days away from my voice getting back to normal, but we're getting there. Wow, do y'all smell that? That's the smell of a daily stream. Crazy. No time for relationships in this. I got off dating apps because I was talking to someone, but they ghosted me. So I was on back on dating apps, and I was like, this is lame. People's pathetic attempts to message me and my pathetic attempts to message them. I'm just like, okay, I think I'm good. They messaged me saying, oh, my profile is so funny. And I'm like, I don't say anything back. You just try to be real on those apps, and people don't want real. No, I want you to be funny. Or like, I want to vibe. I don't want to just like have a corporate conversation with you. You would think I would, huh? Because all the nonsense I spew on my stream. Hello, Fediven0415. I even read out your numbers. You must feel special. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Aiki Akiba, your star from the future. I've come here to connect with you and help you connect with others. How are you doing? Ayu Bites, Retro Guy, Syllabob, Even, Chiba Iwaka, Rize Vin, Zane Koji, Jay Hurchin. Doing fine. I am also doing fine. Better than yesterday. I'm still hawking loogies. So you'll have to pardon me if you hear that. But yeah, it is, today's day is, what day is it? Saturday. So my 4-day weekend is almost over, even though I was working anyway. There were some things that needed my attention, and I was like, you know what? I'll try to help. Did not do anything though, but I feel bad for one of the managers down there. She's our country payments manager, and she hasn't gone home yet for some reason, even though her duties should be done. But whatever. Yeah, she got to see that I was working at like 8 p.m. on a Saturday, so I've done my part. What about y'all? How many of y'all work today? I know it's not the best day to work since all your friends might be off. Or maybe not, right? Maybe everyone has a real fucked up schedule, so you don't actually have a day where all your friends are off. It was pretty hard for when I not graduated college, but I passed my 6th year in undergrad. I still had another 2 to go, but I didn't know that. And I spent a total 8 years in college. So anytime like my friends and my peers and whatever were off, I wasn't. I still had school, I had work, part-time jobs or full-time or otherwise. So I had a very irregular schedule since I wasn't working like a real office job. You had to work a half day, not too bad. 8 years, yeah. I'm not too deep in student loans, but more than probably others that ended up dragging out my financial aid all the way to, not financial aid, student loans, subsidized and unsubsidized student loans, to closer towards 30-something thousand. So it doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect my living too much because I think my payments goal is around $500 a month. And I have to do that for like 10 years. And I've barely gotten started on it because your girl's spending too much on credit cards. So shows how cool of a star the future is. Well, debt is not cool, so working every weekend. I was thinking of like picking up a side job that would let me work every weekend, but what has really taken root for me to kind of just like lock down on is VTubing. So double or triple. I wouldn't say double. My interest rate isn't that high. You're eating a sandwich. if I pay minimum, I'll be paying a lot, right? But if I pay it off aggressively, I can probably finish off the student debt in like 3 years. It's just that compared to paying off like a 3% interest loan, it's typically better to put that into like investments that typically earn more. So that's why like, yeah, sure, let's say that you borrow 30,000 and you end up paying 60,000, right? But that's not math done in a silo. That's probably you actively putting the money elsewhere in a way that it grows faster than the interests of the student loans, right? So mhm. Yeah, the 500 per month, that's like, let me see how much that pays off. I think it probably shapes up closer to 36. And then so times 12 times 6. Yeah, it'll probably take me 6 years if I keep that up. But probably not. I'm probably gonna like minimum pay it so that I can shove my money somewhere else. Like right now, I got high interest credit cards, so we'll take care of that first. But yeah, I'd like to. I keep up the side hustles, right? So, take for example TwitchCon coming up in 2 weeks, and I think I can announce that I'm not going as a regular person. I'm going as an exhibitor. For what exhibit, you'll have to see. So TwitchCon is costing me nothing. But it is VTuber related. That's what I'll say. Have fun on my workcation. Yes, thank you.
Rombly Mo just resubscribed for 3 months. Yippee.
Rombly Mo. Hello. Would you like to dox me again? I'm kidding. I'm not gonna let you live that down though. You glad you paid upfront for college so you never have to think about it again? Yeah, I'm glad you did that too. What'd you major in? Ah, my God. But like, yeah, I mean, in as little as 12 days, I've got another work trip, so. Sense. I'm sure that's some sort of engineering. Mechanical, electrical, and plumbing engineering? I don't know. What does that mean? Scent. What is that acronym? Am I supposed to know this? Computer, electrical, and networking technologies. I've never heard of that acronym. That's how you can tell I'm so sick. So pardon the coughs here and there. But yeah, I want to make my logo bigger. Look at this. Ooh, ooh. Maybe here. Is that cool? How does that look? Hello. Who messaged me? What time is it? 9:40. Shut up. Oh my god. Just do not disturb. I'm getting Windows notifications. Awful. You like it up top? Yeah. Do you like it on top? Do you like to be on top? What? Rombly, you have such a presence, let me tell you. I talk with my friends and they know you by name and they frequently talk about you here and there. You do have a presence, yeah. So good on you. And that's just because of how genuine you are. So did you organize the happy as well? I'm pretty sure you did, right? Most IT programs seem to have acronyms that the schools make. Yeah. I've heard of CET, right? Computer, or was it CES? Computer, fuck, I don't know. But it's like related to IT, right? So it's all, yeah, made up fucking acronyms. The uni happy, yes. Yeah. So I don't wanna give you a big head, so I'm not gonna tell you which one of my friends. Yeah. I really like my uni happy. I look at it in my closet and I think I'm never gonna have another opportunity to wear this. So I'm glad I wore it during the thing. I know she's appearing for other stuff, but it's gonna be a while until I show up to another uni show. Hello, Shadow Pender Prime. Hi Yuki, it's Ayuki. Hi NFS, how are you? I hope you're healthy and well. Yeah, there will be eventually, no doubt. You know what's really funny is I think I was talking about this with, I mentioned this on stream before, but like the pace in which we talk to chat, and I talk to y'all, you forget like what you're talking about, right? I was talking with I think it was Tonki and Susu, right? And we were talking about how like chat would like they would be replying to us for something and I have no idea like what is the context. I'm like, why did you say that? And they're like, oh, because you literally asked about this. I was like, oh, I forgot. Come on, keep up. It happens all the time. And I was like troubled by this, right? But I was glad to hear that other people can relate. So how's my Saturday evening? It's good. I'm feeling healthier. I got out of my lethargic mood after I helped with some gardening. Conversation with lag does get confusing. Yes, I admit. Y'all should turn on the, what is it called? Advanced video stats. And then check latency to broadcaster, right? Me seeing my own stream, there's a 3-second latency. And I do have low latency mode as well. So I'm curious. Wow, it's only 1 second. Okay, not bad. Lag in the streamer reading the question. You're on mobile. You're tucked in watching? What? You're tucked in? Are you in bed? Tucked into bed? And of course, as a reminder, everyone, we are dual casting or dual streaming. So I am on both YouTube and Twitch. So I appreciate your company on both platforms. How do you do that, ma'am? Because I'm on a tablet. Oh, the video advanced? No, that's only for Twitch people. So if you're on YouTube, don't even worry about it. I wish my closed caption plugin broke though. So feels bad. Everyone point and laugh at YouTube for being the superior video watching platform. Yeah, I was a lot of my stuff got copyright takedown, not by like people, but like automatically the system, because it's like copyright blocked, right? Because I was like listening to like people's music on stream, so unfortunately the VOD is not viewable for one of them on YouTube unless I clear the tracks. Yeah, It's okay, Shadow Pinder Prime. You're not missing out. We're all still here. We're all having a time. It says I'm skipping frames on the stream, but I'm not sure how. Let me see if I can open. There it is. And 2K source. For those watching on 2K, is it like really sharp? How nice is it? Try full screening if you have a QHD monitor. You should be able to identify like all my curvatures. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Because everything I have for the broadcast is at 2K, including the background even. And the scale filtering or the scaling should be really good for my logo as well. Yeah, very sharp. Yeah. 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 But yeah. We're not really going anywhere with this conversation. I'm just very curious at the tech differences that we have on stream. Just kind of noticing ourselves, noticing our environment, right? I always look the same to you. Yeah? Are you always watching on like a phone screen? What a big eye here. Hello, Kai. How are you? I tried once. You became a visual novel? You mean I just started like freezing? And 67-second latency. Oh, okay. Yeah. You can tell like where people live. Barring bad internet, you can probably tell where people live if you use like a basis of people. Oh yeah, Aiki lives at Texas, right? And this other streamer I watch you know, she lives in Georgia, and the latency is like 8 seconds, right? So it's super interesting. I'm not gonna make fun of where you live. Yeah, your logo looks sick as heck. Thank you. I keep calculating where you are based off your latency. Yeah, I mean, like, if you do speed of light, right? I think copper or fiber internet, operates at like a third the speed of light. So you can do some rough calculations just by like calculating the circumference of the earth and then just drawing like a half angle of a partial radius, radial angle rather, of where you live on earth all the way to another person's like place, right? And then you should be able to calculate like perfect transmission speeds, right? And it's actually quite accurate to like people's pings. So if you see like a 300, 400 ping of like, you know, your Malaysian friends from America, right? That's actually quite, you know, accurate, right? If you think about data transmission speeds. Yeah. You can, the easiest way to do it is to do, I think it's trace route, right? And then it'll tell you how long it's spending, how long a packet is spending at each hub. Trace RT. Trace on. I can barely do algebra. Doing all that sounds impossible. Nah, I bet you can do it. It just takes a little bit of learning. Trace RT. Networking is easy. Trace RT on. Like Archer. If only human networking was so easy. Real talk. I guess it's time and place, right? Because I was at my coworker party for my company, and we were having like a company party, right? Because it was like the something anniversary of the company, and we were celebrating that, and there was a whole bunch of colleagues there, and I was like, yeah, come over. I was bringing over the IT person, who's my they're my imported resource for the project, and I was telling them like, hey, yeah, like come along and meet the project stakeholders, right? The function inputs. They're all pretty cool. You can kind of like talk about how during the development of a project site, how we all kind of come together and add our input, right? So, and he's like, no, I'm good. He's just like super asocial. And then like, I'm like, all right, suit yourself. So I just like start walking up and talking to everyone like, hey, so we've never actually like talked outside of like project chats or nice to meet you, right? And I was also like going around like, hey, you must be person B, and they're actually person A, and they're like, huh? And then person C standing next to me is like, oh my god, like no, they're not that person. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I thought you were another person. And they were like, oh my god, are you being racist? I was like, maybe. But yeah, I was thinking about how it was in light fun, and I what do you call it? I was talking. I apologized, obviously, but I was kind of like talking to everyone, and it was just kind of like flowing, right? But the biggest takeaway from that for me was I am kind of a different person than when I did IT, because I'm so used to being able to like engage with people now about like the projects, about their work, about small talk or whatever. Um, yeah, nice meeting outside a Teams call. Yeah, right. Except it was in the context of alcohol as well. So I wasn't drinking, but everyone else was. And I was like, awesome. Everyone's like super easy to talk to. But yeah, I was especially surprised at myself. I was like, yeah, I can kind of see why he didn't want to the IT person who was my imported resource. I can see why he didn't want to mingle, because it's like it's a lot. The more you do something, the more comfortable you get. Yeah, but I can also do it for like dates, right? I think having expressed my interests so straightforwardly and so frequently in the past, I'm a lot less awkward when it comes to saying like, hey, you're really cute. I like you. Or something, right? Um, I envy your social, my socialism. Hope my cold is getting better. It is getting better. Um, the soreness in my throat, or rather, the hoarseness is leaving finally. I feel like I'm able to speak more smoothly. Liquid courage also helps. I didn't have any, luckily, so I feel like I did good without it. Everyone was just a little bit more approachable, right? Because there was no work in front of us. But no, it's funny because I had like a crowd of 8 people surrounding me, listening to my stories of IT in the past, about how once upon a time I told the district manager, like, we need to shut down the server. This is a power failure event. We're on emergency generator power, and this is like losing data can be catastrophic. My official recommendation is that we initiate server shutdown protocol, and it takes about an hour, but like this is all while we have like power in the building, right? From generator electricity, burning on that diesel fuel. And he's like, no, we have to keep the business open. And I was like, but like, we have to turn this stuff off, because if the data gets lost, right, then, that's bad. If the servers suddenly shut down from no power and we lose data, that's bad. And the market manager's like, I'll take responsibility. 2 hours later, the generator fails. And at this point, the 8 people listening to me were like, they were like, oh, gasp, right? So I was reveling off of that. And I was like, I got a call from that manager. They're like, Aiki, I don't know what to do. And I was like, I'm sorry. I mean, like, yeah, we'll try to get it shut off as fast as we can. But, like, we'll try to, assess damages once the power comes back, because we're definitely not shutting down on time. What could you do? Nothing, right? The head honcho, he made his decision, and he said on call in front of multiple not project stakeholders, but like important stakeholders, and said that he would take responsibility against not following my advice, right? So it is what it is. Rainbow Redux, thank you. I appreciate it. You are free to stick around and listen to me. Yeah, but thanks for dropping in, Rainbow Redux. That's why you listen to your IT people. Yeah, but your IT people, to be fair, are not like always money driven. They're risk adverse, right? They're more, they more consider the risks rather than the profit, right? The profit part, that's up to the managers. Maybe he didn't understand what taking responsibility meant. I'm pretty sure he did. He's a very high upper manager. He's worked for this company for like over 20 years. Got nothing to do? Well, time to hang out. I'm petty. I would have burst out laughing. I mean, I low-key did, right? But like, I get it. Because if you resume operations, or you keep the operations alive, then people's jobs like stay afloat, right? The business keeps going, people still get paid, right? But if the power's out and the server's down, no one can do their jobs. So yeah, they just gambled the situation. It is what it is. You made the decision that you thought was the best one with the information you had at the time. Perfectly nothing wrong with that. So, yeah. But yeah, it was really funny because it felt like they were so interested to listen. And I felt like all I was doing was like yapping like I usually do on stream. So I had like a whole crowd of 8 people just surrounding me. And I was like, this is not even a lot of people, but like it felt like a lot because I felt like I had to keep all of their attention. So that was really funny. I'm so used to like, I don't even think I'm that good at storytelling, but I seem to train it from my streaming. So, but like, yeah, one of them there, I had told them I had streamed, right? I didn't tell her my platform or anything. And she was like, yeah, Aiki, I feel like I'm like seeing you for the first time because like me at work, everyone, especially back in my last role, and I was talking to this colleague who I hadn't seen since my last role. She was like, yeah, Aiki, you're, I had no idea, I had no idea, right, about me. So it was really fun to kind of like see her reaction to like see me talk as much as I did. While I'm here, I'm going to ask a few fun questions that have nothing to do with the conversation, because you have no idea how to participate in any conversation. I'll teach you. How was your day, Rainbow Redux? What does your name come from? When you speak, we listen. Did I do my usual Ayuki intro? No. Why would I do that? The way you tell is intriguing. Ayuki B. Corporate clap. From the screens to your hearts, your idol has arrived. I'm Ike Yakipa, your star from the future. I've come here to connect with you and help you connect with others. You think I'm going to say that in front of my collaborators at work? No. Hi, Duke's back. Nice weather we're having. My gosh. Day was fine. Name comes from a long history of inside jokes and referential bits. Yeah. It's kind of like how everyone's handle is, right? Yeah, even my name was kind of derived from many things. A mix of like game handles, a mix of other things. That's how, if you know, you know. That's how IU walks into the office every morning. That's crazy. Digs back. Nice intro. You haven't heard my intro? I got a date. I do not have a date. Where did you see that I had a date? I wish I had a date, but she ghosted me, so I'm back to square one. Because turns out work travel kills your social life. Crazy. My current handle is just Chibi because it was my first cell phone handle. Oh, interesting. Let's do the peace sign. Peace. My favorite Pokemon. I do not like Pokemon. I'm sorry. Whenever someone starts talking about Pokemon, I'm just like, uh-huh. Yeah. And just people, everyone in chat immediately Control W. I'm out of here. She doesn't like Pokemon. She's not the cute, quirky anime GF that I wanted. Well, joke's on you, because I only like women, so. Carnivore, what the fuck? Agent J. Dragonite, because it looks like Iobites. That was decided by y'all in the pitch, and I kept it because I thought it was cute. So to be honest, I think I like Dratini a little bit more. Knowing people's favorite Pokemon can give you insight into their personality. Wait, so if somebody answers like Lopunny or Gardevoir, or you look at them, right? You're like, yeah? Yeah, you stare. My favorite has always been Farfetch'd. Shut the fuck up, Cariel. I like Dragonair. Yeah. Vaporeon fans shaking right now. Real. Hi, Koi. Thank you for the 17 months. Petro.
Koi__ has just resubscribed for 17 months. Ayukia Pedro.
It's okay, Shadow. It's cool. No, I thought you were saying that because you wanted to be, I don't know, you could say my thinking of what your joke was trying to do was far-fetched. Anyway. You liked Vaporeon, but that coffee pasta ruined it. You know, I follow 3D creators who make 3D models. And one of the things that they said, here, hold on. They said they were like publishing different like 3D models, right? I think these are Pokemon. Glaceon and Meowscarada, right? I was like, oh, cool. These must be like Pokemon, right? They're doing Pokemon models or something. So I click into my email because I get their like notifications of them like producing different 3D models. And I was like, whoa, that what do you call it? Glaceon is wearing a short crop top and tank and those hips. So I was like, okay. And the Meowscarada, right? I was like, those are titties. Those are titties. So yeah, I was like, okay, cool. Forgot that existed for a second. Glaceon and Meowscarada are pretty cool. Yeah? Do you want me to link this for you? Source? Oh my god, Koyi. Yeah, they modeled Anthro Glaceon. Oh no. Are you being sarcastic? How's your con, Koyi? Did you have fun cosplaying? Got pictures? Today's the last day. Oh, right. So you're still about to step out. You're still doing makeup? Oh, my mom's calling me. Give me a second. Be right back, everyone. Um, that was a weird phone call. My mom was calling me and was like all these shootings recently are because of like they seem to be LGBTQ motivated, you know. Just be, you know, keep your head down low. And I'm like, okay, mom. Okay, mom. Okay, mom. Got it. You know, I'm busy enough with work. I'm not gonna... Anyway, so... that was weird. Is she now tuning in? Because now she knows, I guess. Before, you know, the conversation was always like not related, right? So all of a sudden she's like I've let her into my life about this, and she's like paying attention. Just silly because she votes red, which is like, against my interests, but whatever. It is what it is. Parents being parents. At least she cares. Yeah. You know what they say, right? You can't really change the minds of strangers, but you can, talk to friends and family, right? You never understand that one. Yeah, but they're she's not like a single issue voter either, so I'll give her that. But there's some inconsistency, right? Especially since it feels like things have gotten a lot more dangerous for all of us under the rainbow. They do. But people don't, what do you call it? People tend to be very, and this is something, I'm quoting from government. I don't really have like all the data to kind of, so let me say this, I'm parroting it from my government classes back in the past. But people tend to kind of make tend to follow a lot more emotional arguments that resonate with them rather than marginal other issues that barely affect them, right? So I remember though that, funny enough, I had argued, I was pretty left-leaning pretty early on, but I was arguing whether we were we were arguing or debating officially, as sanctioned by the teacher, whether desecrating a flag should get you like in trouble, right? And jail time. So that would include like cutting it up, burning it, whatever, right? But there's like, without any, just without any other further nuance, is desecrating a flag something that should be against the law, right? Or something that should be protected speech, right? And can y'all guess my side? So my debate partner or adversary, right, was actually my friend also. But he was more let me put it like this, right? He had a Confederate flag hung in his room, and he was very much like, it's about the history. It's about the history of it. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, look, I think people are decent people, right? So I don't want anyone to kind of like vitriolize or paint anyone as a villain, right? But I think that can help gain insight, right? About how people think, right? So, or how my friend thinks here. So I was debating that with him, the desecration of a flag against with him, and I said, well, the use of desecration in the first place already violates this idea of separation in church and state. So I think we are, confusing what is happening here, right? This person is expressing their disagreements with what the union is, doing, right? And what better way to do it with some like very loud message that doesn't hurt anyone, right? Yeah, sure, you could probably draw up like an arsonist charge in there, right? But if it's like, if there's, you know, you can't like charge him for like something related to like, oh, you burned the flag, how dare you, right? Um, that would, if you charge them on that idea alone, um, that's like going against free speech. And my friend or adversary in this debate, he's like talking about how, like, oh, you know, it's, you know, protecting, you know, the ideas of the country. I was like, ideas of the country is preserved. You know, it's the integrity of the country and all that's fine. Because we are able to express free speech, right? So yeah, it was really funny. So I had a very, and surprisingly enough, I only had a simple majority agree with me. I think there was like a total of like 20 people in that class, and 12 people voted for me. Because of it was a you know, a logical argument, right? While others, the rest, they kind of still stood on their principles of like, you know, how they emotionally felt about it. Yeah, that's exactly one of the points I was arguing, and or debating even, and kind of like holding as like a as like a key idea. Yeah, you have a good night, Rainbow Redux. So it was funny, just because I felt good that I won the debate or whatever, but I don't think it was a hard win, right? I think it was a very sound, logical argument, but at the same time, that's where I kind of really understood, like, people will always stand by their values, right? Regardless of how logical it is or whatever. That's why people hang out on Truth Social. This is one thing I don't envy about like current year, as I travel to y'all's past from my future, is that everything's so freaking polarized. And we forget how people are just still people. Sorry, political commenting, but yeah. So, you know, all of a sudden we kind of like vilify, I think that's the term. Vilify everybody. So things are like less civil than they were before. And now we have like demagogues for presidents. Well, anytime income down to the States, every Uber driver tells me it's gotten bad there because of the other side. Oh yeah. But you know, it's like, don't get me wrong, it's still very, I do find that my countrymen frequently lack kind of connecting the dots and, you know, creating their own thoughts on the subject. But how can they, right? I've like met all kinds of people, and I'm like, this person does not have the bandwidth to give two shits about beyond what's like a emotional argument, right? If they're saying that they're going to make the, country better, and they're working like $12 jobs and their eggs are turning $7 per carton, right? They're just gonna they're they're not gonna look into it. They're just gonna believe what's told to them, as told by their peer groups, right? And who surrounds them. So if you live in like, the suburbs in conservative county, then they're just gonna say, the typical talking points, right? So, and then, you who are not equipped to defy that, you're just gonna believe it. So it's just in my head, it's just is it inevitable? It's inevitable. And all you can really do is just make the small changes to friends and family. I believe there's like what do you call it? Grassroots movements you can do, or activities. That you can like participate in as part of like your community to help inform people within your local communities, right? But working is cool too. So it's just it's not always on the table. I think this is why I feel like you always see college students, the ones to participate in protesting more often than those who are like working class. Because, like, oh yeah, they're doing a protest over at the Capitol today. I would hear that so often while I was working at Great Purchases. And I was like, cool, have fun. I got work. So, so it's shrug, right? All I can do, is tell people who care to listen and vote. It doesn't help that we don't teach these skills at a young age. They just tell them to ignore the points when they are young. Yeah, so it's kind of it's kind of the same thing with with going to church, right? Or anything like that. If you believe that, power to you. I don't mean, I'm gonna be very careful here. I don't mean to trample on anyone's beliefs. But that's like kind of the reason why there's like weekly renewal of faith, right? By going to church, by going to church weekly, by going to mosque weekly, by going to temple weekly, right? That's how people get like their renewal of faith. So it's just kind of like a positive feedback loop that helps them maintain certain beliefs. I'm so upset about this back charging me $1,200 on an order you had a month ago. What? A Great Purchases? Do a chargeback. Old people and college kids are the main protest people. Yeah, I agree. Oh, UPS? Retro guy, you want to take his complaint? And yeah, I do say that sometimes that I want want help once I turn 18. Yeah. They're collecting on duties. Oh my god, yeah. They collected on my Suisse, which I can show. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this in a way that doesn't dox the fuck out of me. Hold on. I am not cute right now, so hold on. Thank you. No, it's because I was like doused by garden hose. All right, give me a second. All right, and then shall we go to my desk? All right, so I'm gonna show you all the thing. Okay, hold on. Oh, there it is. All right, so I have a little thing I want to show. I just got this and I paid duties for it. Ta-da! I had to pay like 29 or around 30, a little less than $30. But it's from Pop-Up Parade. It is so nice quality, actually. Look at that. It's in focus. Ooh. Isn't that cool? Every detail. Even her microphone. That's super awesome, right? Oh, sorry. It came in twice. Double audio. You don't mind paying if they're upfront about the fees, but this is back charging stuff. Yeah, it's thanks government for the new duties and fees, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, so it's been unfortunate. That's been a new thing for anything that y'all have been having shipped. Sorry. $1,200 isn't a fee? What for what? You weren't charged duties? You probably... Wait, no. Agent J, you don't live in America. Oh, dang, that's annoying. I have a private mailbox. They called me. They picked up the phone and called me. They said, hey, you have a duty on this package. I was like, oh, thanks. I can pay it right now. So, very concierge. They know me by name and my company name. I told them to stop using my my company name. They said it out loud once. I was like, oh my god, you know what? Speaking of duties, I wanted to get the Firefly jacket. Oh my god, from Honkai Shop. Cario gave me money for it. Oh my god. It's so cute. This thing. Is this Aiki Akiba from no. Cause it's my LLC, so oh my god, I want to get the bag, I want to get the jacket. Is it ready to ship? Holy shit. The Robin skirt. Oh my god. The shoulder bag looks really cute. The way the model wears it is really cute. Here, so that y'all can see too. There's perfume. Where? You could smell like Firefly. Crazy. Oh, my neck. Where's the perfume? Is that a skirt with a robin? No, it's Robin from Honkai Star Rail. It's many fragrances. I'm not one to get like merch of a fragrance. I have like specific smells that I would want to smell. Galaxy fragrance hand cream. Jesus Christ. They got Sunday. Is this for dudes? No, Archeron is there. Oh my god, aventurine, seriously. Some of them I'm like, whatever. But like others, I'm like, Robin. Yeah, but no, I can't buy anything. I got shit to take care of. You believe Argentes? Hold on. You think Argenti would smell good? Okay, Agent J, I'm learning something about you today. I mean, I didn't say anything. No, I was talking about the Firefly jacket, and now you gave me money for that. You can appreciate a beautiful man. Awesome. Also queer. How old was I in the year 2021. Hold on. I'm thinking about this. Oh, fuck me.
Zany Koji cheered X300. Well, speaking of things you can buy, did you guys know Ayuki's merch is now individually available on her merch shop?
Oh my god, thank you.
That's right, you can now get your 11 by 17 tabloid Ayuki Akiba poster.
I don't think I've sold a single
click the link
thing.
down below in her about page and it will
Yes,
take you
I have
right
not.
to her storefront. Well, speaking of things you can buy, did you guys know Ayuki's merch is now individually available on her merch shop?
Yes, yes.
That's right, you can now get your 11 by 17
Thank you.
tabloid Ayuki Akiba.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, my merch is now available in individual pieces. If you want to order any of them. And hopefully customs will not fuck you in the ass. So the women in my family act exactly like maniacs with clothes. What? Maniacs can wear clothes? I ain't buying more yet. No problem. I mean, it was a fucking struggle for you to get that set, right? So we are all good. Good morning, motherfuckers. Hello, Case on Virus. How are you? Oh my god, you reminded me I need to tweet about going live. Ah, it's too late. I'm already an hour in. I don't know how long, much longer I'm gonna stream. But hello, how are you? No, like obsessive over clothes? I don't want to talk to UPS daily for a month again. Retro guy looking in the mirror. Yeah, Case on Virus account is on YouTube. Hello, hello. Tell me about it. Yeah, I heard you had a rough day the other day. I forgot to ask you more about that. We'll talk. Oh my god. People are like so fucking hot with their Suisei cosplay. I think Koi had a really good Suisei cosplay sometime as well. No, that was for a different reason? Okay, okay. Sorry, I'm scrolling Twitter. I should be present for my stream, but I'm like, I opened it already. Okay. Oh, there was multiple tabs of Twitter open. What? The Bluebird site. Indeed. Oh, there's the bottles. That's really standard. Oh my god, Firefly has her own... What the fuck? It's $130? That's bullshit. That is not worth it. That shit is gonna probably come to you broken. Let's be real. You're paying for the cardboard and the prints and the art. That's all you're paying for. That's bullshit. Robbery. Luxury items. H&J sent me the perfume for Firefly, and it's $130. Isn't that crazy? How is MiHoYo gonna fund their nuclear reactor? Real. Doesn't it feel like that some companies can like make enough money to actually fund government projects, but they don't because they're for profit and they don't care about government interests? So speaking of cosplays, who is everybody dressing up for Halloween? I don't think I have any outfits planned, but I know Agent J, you're gonna cosplay someone from Silksong, right? When the companies start influencing the government. What did I eat today? Help me remember. I ate one donut with two of those small donut holes. And then I ate one sausage and 2 eggs. I think I've hit my cap for today. No more food today. No more food. No pizza? No, I ran out of pizza. What did everyone eat today? Tell me your Saturday night meals. Counting calories sounds exhausting. Do you just... Okay, Koi, tell me. You're a skinny bitch. Do you just eat whatever you feel like it? Or do you just eat 3 times a day? As much as you want until you're full? Must be nice. Must be nice. Must be nice. I think my BMR is I have to be under 1100 calories to, I have to be under 1100 calories to be where I want to be. You're dressing up as Wolverine. Ooh. You should carry around like a little speaker that plays da 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 da. You eat rice and fish and vegetables. I avoid rice altogether. But like, you know, I mean, like, this aggressive dieting has been working for me, right? You've seen me when I was a little bit heavier. So now that I'm not, right, it's... But let me tell y'all, losing weight in the upper numbers compared to the lower numbers, that's a lot harder. You can't live without rice. I'm already there. I'm already there, sister. All carbs and oil. Roti canai and char kui tiao. What is char kui tiao? So carbs and oil. I see. In general, it's hard to lose weight in the USA. Yeah, there's a lot of food traps. Inflated Aiki. Please don't say that. I like to see mundane costume parties in Japan. What does that mean? God, earlier I was like soaking wet. And because I'm wearing like a t-shirt, you could... a white t-shirt, you could just see right through it. I was like, oh my god, I'm an anime character. So, but no, I wasn't wearing like a super sexy bra or anything. Words. Shut up, Retro Guy. You could just see the outline of my bra. No pics. Koyi! That's not appropriate. Chill. Don't make me time you out. Oh my god. But I probably should head to the grocery store. How often do y'all go to the grocery store? Because, like, let me tell y'all, I'm at a point in my life because I go out for work projects, work trips so often that I don't even keep my fridge stocked. And I eat so rarely that I'm like, what's the point? Once a week, weekly. I try to keep up like a bi-weekly cadence. 10 days? Just about, yeah, for me. I did not need to know that, Ayaki. You are so precious. I appreciate you. I'm sorry. You're right. I don't need to tell you about my wet t-shirt. That's just my fan service for people who care. Once a week if we do good stock. Hello, Cricketoon. Hello, Raiders. Raider. Hello, Cricketoon. How are you? How was your stream? What were you up to? Does a gas station count for food? Or... Yeah, it does. If you're going to like the convenience store at the gas station, yeah, absolutely. Everything's more expensive there though, so compared to like a grocery store. Hello, Cricketoon. Let me tell you all about Pokemon. There it is. That's everything I know about Pokemon. It's okay, Cricketoon. It happens. I wasn't gonna say anything about it. So much Pokemon knowledge, absolutely. Yeah. Let me tell you about Glaceon. About Glaceon in a crop top and tank bra thing with childbearing hips. Yeah. Sorry, that terminology comes from 2012 Ayaki. Stream was good. Played Kirby, Nightmare in Dreamland, and Borderlands 4. Sounds like a time. Let's not talk about that particular Glaceon. Are you sure we're talking about the same Pokemon here? I don't know. NFS, I'm going to send you something that was in my email. I actually feel like I have a lot of viewers and I'm just talking about like deranged shit right now. Okay, hold on. Let me see. What was the Glaceon, right? I'm sending this picture to you. NFS. There you go. And then there's the Meowscarada. What the fuck is that? That was the... I follow this 3D modeler. And they were like releasing different models they have. And Yeah, it's anthropomorph. Yeah, yeah. Retro guy says it's art. I don't know. Okay, so that some Pokemon. Okay, I feel like they know exactly what they're fucking doing. Hatterene, nah. Hatterene, nah. Am I wrong? That's so stupid. And what was another one? I feel like Lopunny's a stretch, but it's like weird. It's super weird. Lopunny looks super weird. Oh my god. Lopunny looks super weird. What's the other one? Meowscarada. That one looks normal. I feel like that was artist liberty that made it look that way. Renamon. Well, Renamon had like a voice actress that was also paired with it, right? So, you know, people been having their furry awakenings. NFS, what the fuck? I don't 90% of the time. So what's the other 10%? I do not even religious watch Pokemon anyway. They just digivolve into women. Yeah, so it's a little bit more logical, honestly. I know what I'm doing. There's internal links where they talk about it too. Mega Lopunny. Hold on. Mega Lopunny. Wait, is that ripped? Hold on. Is that ripped? Is that ripped? Oh my god. Is that ripped stockings? Oh my god. That is crazy. They know exactly what they're doing. Oh my god. That's crazy. I didn't know this. The Digimon furry pipeline is more dependable. Yeah, I agree with that. Shut up about Hatterene. That is so... I feel like Gardevoir is like one of the earliest instances for me that made me recognize like, huh, that Pokemon looks a little different. Sus Pokemon. I want to look up sus Pokemon. Are we doing a Pokemon Smash or Pass? No. I pass all of them. Sorry. Y'all, they're animals. Some of them intelligent enough to consent, I guess. Which is also weird, but whatever. We're not going to talk about it. Stop. NFS. Serena. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. See what I mean? That's crazy. Well, I'm gonna close that tab. You know what, guys? Sex begets life. Life is passion. Yeah, I don't know. I'm more inclined with like rather than Pokemon, um I'm more about whatever this is. Oh my god, the second image, you can see her coochie. Okay, whatever. Cool. Sorry, everyone. This is PG-13. Definitely PG-16. VTuber Smasher Pass. No, I feel like that's mean. Any like rating system where you do it with like a VTuber who's like a person. Yeah. Like, you know, saying that like, oh wow, Mint's ass. Holy shit, hell yeah. Right? That's just compliments, right? But like, oh, pass for like anybody. No one asked, you know? So yeah, yeah, that would be awkward, right? Imagine like I actually meet them. But yeah, so the solution would be to not put yourself in that situation at all. Where you're like saying anything that would judges another person's design, right? See her what? um Sorry, I don't know where you are in the conversation. Oh, her meow meow. Yeah. Elf. OC X Peter Griffin. What the hell? I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling Twitter again. Not like this. I'm streaming. Oh my god. I have to close this. Oh my god. Someone draw me in these. All right, that's all. That's it. I'm closing everything. How are you? You know what? It's not more. It's more fun if I just put it on the screen, right? I won't get taken down, right? It's whatever. It's whatever. Yeah, see. For the model. Not too bad on me. Thanks. Oh, sorry. I think I started sleeping super early, so now I get tired early. Isn't that crazy? What a novel concept. We're just yapping. All right. Hi. Nice to meet you, JSDS 1943. You were last here for my birthday earlier this year. Goodness. Oh my god, I'm like running out of things. Here, let me think about this. Y'all, when's the last time y'all exercised? Cause my thing nowadays about fitness is just cutting calories, right? But what if I, created actually a deficit by burning energy, right? Today, what'd you do today? Jerking off does not count. This morning, 30 squats. You haven't exercised yesterday before bed? Huh? Did you check everyone's profile and call them out on it 3 months ago? Damn. WTF? LOL. You deadlifted 150 pounds? Wow. What's deadlifting? Is that where you pull the bar from the floor and then you like lift it up, right? Is that deadlifting? And then you drop the bar? Oh, wow. Are you practicing so that you can deadlift me? It's where you lift when dead. Thank you, NFS. I appreciate that. Big weight go burr. So the ones where bar is already above you, the other where the bar is on the ground. I see. I want Raising Cane so bad, but I need to do my calorie deficit. I can do it normal, so sure, why not? Well, when it was like off-kai, when you lifted me at off-kai, that's how much I weighed, I think. A little bit lighter. And now I'm like much lighter. Not much lighter, like 10 pounds lighter. So one hand next time. You're gonna take a picture of your veiny arm again. You didn't look that heavy, to be fair. I don't know. I like looked at some of those pictures. I'm like, ugh. I'm still not like quite there where I want to be. When do y'all do exercises? Because I usually rush to go to work, and by the time I get back, I feel too dead to do it. Yeah, so it's definitely like a discipline thing, right? But I'm there with you because I get wiped out after work, so I just like don't want to do more. So 4 kilograms is still a big difference. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm trying to hit my next goal right now. I think is it's a short-term goal. My next goal short term is like 59 kilos. Oh, someone's messaging the fuck out of me. Oh, they just restarted the server. Oh my god, these guys are so whatever. I guess it's good that they're treating it with high priority. Whatever. I can't do anything about this. I need to like put down work. Right after work, when I get home. Yeah, I work remote mostly right now, but because I literally just came back from a work trip a week and a half, like off site, where I went into work every day, and then I basically like just did not exist. So, but the hotels have gyms, and I would consider going. Maybe I should do weighted squats when I'm in the hotel next time. The next hotel I'll be in is in the Westin. My friend booked it for me. Let me see their amenities. It's quite a nice hotel. You hate squats? Squats are not bad. I like doing squats. Oh my god, I love my friend though. She's like, we were talking about like one of the people in my hotel group for TwitchCon, she was recommending like, oh yeah, we can have 2 people per bed. And I was like, nah. me and my friend, we were both like, nah. We're all, grown adults, we make a little bit of money now, so each person's getting their own bed. Oh my god. Like, we're not gonna, clown car the beds. Oh yeah, 4 people per bed. No. No. How old do you think I am? That's definitely something that you do for early con. Like, I don't even think Retro Ellie, y'all did 1 person per bed, right? Because you even had, I think, Pan and Inky stay in your room. Yeah, so yeah, I remember having to help like bridge Inky to like sleep in Mac's room on the bed. They can sleep on the floor. Yeah, but no, that's like some college student shit, right? I don't fuck with that anymore. I did that like when I was what, 23, 22. So last year, right? No. But yeah, so that I don't do that anymore. I don't fuck with that. I need like comfort. I'll sleep with a partner, or like the bed is alone for myself. My friends are all cuddling. Last trip I had, we had a couple of beds, but we huddled together in the biggest one. Wow. Y'all grab butts? You're not a college student. Yeah, you're in high school, right? So she just gets the penthouse. No, I'll be at the Westin. I'll be staying with my friends. Some of y'all might know her. Hugs platonically, yeah. I don't know. Like, wait, did y'all like sleep and then wake up as well? How old were you? Like last year. You know, because don't guys get, you know, in the morning? Huh? Anyway. I don't know. I'm just, it's my rotten side showing. Yes. Say so my fucking ass. I mean, like, yeah, like, if that's what's happening between you and your friends, that's awesome. You know, fucking ass, right? That's what happens. But it's not gay. Very close to ending high school. Nothing better than sleeping with your cousins after a good time. Pause. I don't know how other people do it. By other people, I mean people who, like, fuck with, you know, who kind of keep it in the family, so to speak. Because for me, I'm actually always like, funny enough, I have like an aversion to, how do I say this? I guess I have an aversion to my own culture. Because I met with, you know, I met with like a couple of young women. During the dating app stuff, right? And not even that, but like just growing up as well. I've never really sub punk me. I've never really had that, I don't know, had any kind of attraction with other Asian women. And I think it's just because I've like hung out with like Asian people so much of my life. And so I'm just doesn't do it. Probably because I'm born and raised in America. Definitely not gay. Dudes being dudes. Because I'm a dude, maybe. Happy for you, Pender Prime. We're really getting there. Getting where?
I will send you to Jesus.
But no. I never had a preference for Asian women. You had to look for that. I don't know. I'm surprised. I guess I'm surprised people don't kind of feel the same way. Like, just kind of like doesn't anyone not feel that? That like, oh, because I feel like there's so much like cultural richness in meeting like someone else. Thanks, Angel. But sometimes it's a you take what you can get situation. Ah, yeah. I could see that. Just kind of like what your circumstances kind of provide. Never mind the cousin part, right? I'm just talking about like kind of dating within your own racial group. In terms of like, yeah, obviously there's personality that like is backed behind that, right? But when it comes to like people's like raw preferences, I definitely turned more towards personality as I got older. Because of how much I realize looks doesn't really mean anything. And it's actually more annoying. Pender Prime, you don't have to complete that sentence. No, you're good. You'll take any girl who likes me in general. No, not the desperation. Looks is a bonus. I'd say I'm as pan as a person could be, so you don't consider looks very much. I will say things that turn me away are like things that remind me of my mom. People who remind me of my mom. Pender Prime, you did not have to finish that sentence. I knew where you were going. Thank you. Oh my god. Same, but people who remind me of myself. Hmm. Are they wrong? Retro guy, shut up. You can't add on to this. It makes me feel weird. Oh my god. No, you're okay, just whatever. I'm the one who brought it up, so. Of course, there's always exceptions. I feel like there's definitely like people that have kind of shined past that. Yeah. Now I just prefer anime. You know what's funny is I would almost prefer to meet people. This sounds weird. I would almost prefer to meet people as like a VTuber, that they present themselves as their like ideal selves, right? And prefer to meet them that way before meeting them in person, because that way I don't really have preconceived notions of what kind of person they are, just because of things that are like ingrained in me. So I prefer anime. Like without internal biases? Yes, exactly. Because I feel like we kind of project our biases unconsciously, right? Especially with like face streamers, right? So what better way than to remove those biases than by not, you know, not showing your face, not revealing that you're Asian or otherwise. Kind of like how you know, you could be, I don't know, just a random example. You could be a your thing could be British detective, right? Blonde hair, blue eyes, but you're actually Cuban. Right? Just a random example. She met the flesh and now she hates us. That's a very specific random example. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, right. It's like it people would get to meet this person without having any biases about who they are, and then like, you know, enjoy their stuff without that, and then maybe they'll reveal it later, right? But it's not constantly, you know. Of course, that's something you can be proud of. I don't want to say, you know, suppress who you are and where you came from, because that's not what I'm saying. Because I think it's fine to be proud of where you are from. But at the same time, I think there's definitely a reason why like VTubing kind of works the way it does, right? And the fact that people don't see a face and have their internal biases. They just listen to the person talking and take them as they are. So no one specific there. Yeah, definitely. So yeah. Orange Dragon. Definitely illustrated by Scandinavian artists. You stick out like a sore thumb in society. I'm not attracted to VTubers. I just think they're very funny. You can be attracted to VTubers. That's like part of the appeal. You don't have to say it out loud or be weird about it, right? See? I also have Cessier toggles. That I will not show, even though I'm looking at the button. Voice and personality gets to you first. You're just looking for a good fuck you, Cariel. I'm kidding. She bullies me. Yeah. You like it. You like it when they're a little mean. Say it for the world. Do I draw? No, I do not. I do not draw. Let me rephrase. I do not draw well. Give me seconds. Oh man. I do not have barely any nights on my you work so hard to get goat status on one on one hotel and then you lose status on the other. It's okay. All right. I'm starting to feel like you enjoy it. And calumny. Defamatory statements. LA fully mean. You like it when people are a little mean. You like them. All art is good art, even if you're even if you're as bad a 4-year-old or is as good as Leonardo Da Vinci. Da Vinci. Anyway. Don't cringe. Low key, I wanna make food, but I don't know what to eat. Is there any grocery stores open nearby? What's the latest that y'all would go to a grocery store? I used to go to the grocery store at like 2 a.m. all the time. If they're open at 2 a.m. For regular or for events? For regular. Oh, fuck me. They're not open. Nothing's open 24/7 anymore. But it's because I live out in the suburbs and I don't live in the real city anymore. I miss things going, like staying open till 2 a.m. I used to live effectively downtown Austin. So this is like a shock to me whenever I moved to where I am now. So, because where I live now, it's more the suburban sprawl. And yeah, sure, there's like shopping and shit to do, whatever. And it's so close to the city, but within like 15 minutes of me, it's like not nothing's open. What is 24/7 here? Not that. Oh, that McDonald's is open 24/7. But McDonald's is bad for you. That Subway closes at 10. That Little Caesars closes at 10. Type I. Oh my god. Asian food. Wingstop. I do not want Wingstop anymore. I've eaten all the Wingstop in the world. I am so sick of Wingstop now. Never eaten at McDonald's? Good, you're not missing out. Oh my god. Oh no, the pizza place. They close at midnight, but I'm not gonna fucking order something and fucking dash in the middle of stream. It's too late. Oh. Chipotle? No. Maybe eat some frozen water? Fuck you. Never mind. There's Taco Bell. What's my go-to for Wingstop? Lemon pepper. Lemon pepper and bone-in. But I can do bone-out as well. What else do I like from Wingstop? I also like the... What was it? Gochujang? No. Mango habanero. I think that was it. Wingstop. Oh, they close an hour earlier now. Y'all, our boneless chicken, is that chicken nuggets? It's not, right? It's just like they just rip out, you know, the parts of the meat. We got a Wingstop, it sucks. Yeah, I started noticing the quality of the chicken at Wingstop here is really dry. And I think a really good one, I don't know, I prefer to go to, what's that place called? Raising Cane's for chicken tenders. Not Taco Bell. They put some sort of potion there, man or woman. Nuggets is more chicken paste. Right, yeah. Chicken breasts. So chicken nuggets are ground. Yeah, it's like white meat, right? So don't they make chicken nuggets out of ground chickens? Do they still grind them while they're alive? Okay, this is a little bit like morbid, but like, you know, have y'all seen how chicken paste is made? Yeah. Yeah, it's really fucked up. Do you ever see like, it's horrible, but trigger warning. It's like you see like 10 like baby chicks, right? Chicks. And they're so cute, and then they just like no, that's the grinder. It's horrible. Whatever. I am immune to them. Oh my god. It's sad, but they taste good. I can see why people become like vegetarians and vegans, etc. for ethical reasons after watching that stuff. It's I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot for me to take in. Because I know we do it for regular animal slaughter, right? And I can like slightly make peace with the fact that they're raised in such a way that kind of fills their life purpose, right? Which is just live, right? They just live. They do whatever. They don't go to old age. We just whatever, domestic farm animal, right? So and I don't really have like a philosophy on what is the purpose of life or anything. So it's just something, yeah, it is what it is. So that's whatever. But like the chicks, I don't know, it just kind of awakens like a motherly instinct in me. And I'm like, oh fuck, no, I can't. Chicken nuggets? These baby chicks? Oh no. They circumvent the animal rights stuff by categorizing them as pests and not farm animals. That's crazy. It's gruesome. Yeah, it is gruesome. If cute, why tasty? Spoken like, oh my god. I feel like I've heard Matara say something like that. Like that Flash game PETA made. PETA. NFS with the freaking wacky comments. If cute, why tasty? To get a halal license, you need to dispatch the animal humanely. Oh, okay. That's interesting. There's similar rules for kosher. That makes sense. We're learning cross culture today. And we're also, you know, listening to the not so say so musing of your idol. Y'all, I think I'm getting Raising Canes, and there's nothing y'all can do that can stop me. No, I'm on a diet. I have to be hot. I remember somewhere they were putting pictures of cows raised for beef with the names on the packs of the meat. That's something. I have no problem eating a named animal. I have made my peace with that, right? I just don't feel great about how chicks are thrown into the grinder for chicken nuggets. That's like some Live Leaks shit, y'all. I do not. Yeah. If you name a cattle, does it make it a pet? No. I think a pet is like very intentional, right? I think, you know, farm hands, right? Or ranchers, they raise them like family, right? Or pets, and they still very care much about them whenever they're like slaughtering them. Or selling them for, because I've seen, you know, farmers do that whole routine where they're selling the pig or the cow and they cry or whatever. I think they get used to it, of course, or they learn to not get attached. I'm glad you're not a cow or a rooster. Would you say you're a cock? Shut up, NFS. I'm vibing. There have been no clips made, so. Huh. You know my intentions are pure. Just slacking. Pure evil. What? No. Oh my god, why does Canes look so good? Have y'all ever driven through Raising Cane's? Hey, want some chicken today? Clickety clackety cluck. Chicken. Which chicken are you combo picking? Which chicken are you picking? Or something. You've eaten from one or two, wasn't impressed? That's crazy. They're so good though. I don't know why I'm like, I love it, but I love it. Raising Cane's is a chicken tenders place. And they make it good. And the price is like just right for me. Yo, you want some chicken to go? I like how they do their drive-thrus and they're really nice. Yeah, me too. See, Largy Littles, they know how it goes. What's kicking? Want some chicken? They say all sorts of weird phrases like that. They never say stuff like, how can I take your order? Right? They always say the crazy phrases. Yeah. Pender Prime. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's like my favorite place. I discovered it in college, and I've it was right next to the Chick-fil-A place, and it was Sunday, and Chick-fil-A is closed, but this place is not, so hell yeah. It's either homophobic chicken, or, which is tasty as fuck, right? Or this place. You'd have to go to Coachella to try it? Jesus. NFS, we need to get you to America so that we can get you familiar with all the stuff here. Tag along in Michi's luggage. You think she'd be able to carry it if I'm in it? I don't know. How heavy are you? How heavy is a wet towel? Can Michi lift a wet towel? Oh, okay. So, pretty hefty. Michi can't lift herself that well. Oh my god. Jay Hurchin, be nice. Fuck, that got me so naturally laugh. That's some wet towel. 10 pounds at least. Yeah. NFS, you've seen me, right? I weighed that much at the beginning of the year. Obviously, I don't now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. You thought I was much lighter than that? Well, thank you. But no, that was my weight at the beginning of the year. So I've lost, in your terms, almost 30 kilos. Yeah, thank you. Here, do I have a cute picture of my assistants? I think I do. Sorry. I put it somewhere. Oh, there it is. I load the fuck out of this. Where do I put all my videos? This is a very familiar picture. Anyway, so hold on. Where is it? I liked how I looked during when I went to San Japan. But even then, I wasn't like at target weight, so hold on. Okay, and I will say, as I get thinner, I take a lot more sexy pics. Anyway, sorry. Hold on. I'm looking for it. Shut up. Thanks for the info. You're welcome. It's my privilege. Okay. This is the closest we're gonna get. Who's this? Oh, it's my assistant. All right. I got a hot assistant. What? The smirk always kills you. Hi, Jackstrom. How are you? That scale monitor or speed monitor. It's my shame. You're okay? I know it's been, we've been talking about how it's been tough here and there, so Here, you can have this. This is for you, Jackstra. Dating app thing. Let me read you what I've been like saying to some of these girls. Surprisingly, I've been getting matches. I saw one of these girls. Here, let's watch this together. Fuck it. I'm such a loser. I've been on this dating app thing. Let me read you what I've been like saying to some of these girls. Surprisingly, I've been getting matches. I saw one of these girls. She had Azula, and she's like in her blue flames. So that reminds me that she can do lightning bending. So the first thing I say to her is, you must know how to fire bend since you hit me with that lightning smile of yours. Hi. There's someone with like a really blown the fuck out bathroom picture. So I message her, must be hard going into the restroom at night with how much you light up the bathroom from how pretty you are. Sheesh.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Fuck you, Agent J. There's this girl with like a gym selfie, right? And I'm just like, bet you can't bench me. Parentheses, please try. Yeah, anyway. I'm such a loser. I've been on this. Anyway, cool. I can't with you. Shut up. I am definitely. I'm not a girl fail. I'm not a loser. I'm not a loser. I'm super cool. Don't die of cringe. I ain't drunk enough for this. Hi, Christopher Reese. How are you? I like this right now, everyone. To be honest, I love this. We're not playing any games. We're just chatting, like literally about anything. It doesn't have to be super intellectual all the time, right? You could just be like, haha, look at this funny, stupid thing. Chill time. So we're just hanging out, right? I'm playing my favorite game called Show and Tell. And let's see if I got something to show. This was so cool, being able to drive this. My boss was not a fan. Can you believe it? Shaking my head. He was, oh, whoops. Hold on. Yeah, my boss is not a fan. He looked at my expense report and said, you got a Mercedes? And I was like, that's what they gave me. I booked the hybrid option. So this was fun though. It was a very fun drive. Someone else put it this way. The electric part is just to make it go faster. So I was like, oh, okay. Oh yeah, this is my assistant. Hold on. Is there something incriminating about this? Yeah, I can't show this. Oh, never mind. This is so cool though. I could show this one. See you, NFS. Here, this was nice. Wow, it's crazy. This was the steering wheel. And you can see my skirt, I guess. Oh my god, these pictures are not cute. I don't know what happens. Oh god, I have to delete these. Oh my god. Was not thrilled at the 5-hour drive. I was so over driving so long. You can see how the car looked at night though. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I super loved it. Enjoyed it while I could because I knew my boss was probably gonna say something. Yeah, they ended up giving me a black one because the white one didn't have the keys. This was at a rest stop. Super nice. And then it's probably not a good idea. It's fine. It's a rental. Oh fuck, that is me in lingerie. All right, we're moving on. So hold on. Any other pictures? That's more server room stuff. That is construction stuff. I booked a Jeep Compass. Not that interesting. Oh yeah, I was like waiting for El Romo. He was like, I took a picture of El Romo in the restaurant even. Here, El Romo, are you here? Speak up. Shut up, Christopher Reese. El Romo. Whatever. Okay, can I show the selfie of us? Yeah, my work is like 50% travel. Here, let me... Can I show the selfie with us? Sure. Awesome. I don't think I looked that cute that day, so... Oh my god. Alright, so... Here's me and El Romo. I was in town for, and I was like, hey, El Romo and Pan Moran, let's go eat. Because I'm probably flying out the next day. It's so like El Romo to wear Carhartt. Look at this. Carhartt. Whoops. So, El Romo's assistant. Oh my god. Because everyone in the trades wears Carhartt. It's like a brand. Let's see. there anything incriminating here? Probably not. Let me see. Yeah, so I had to start flying, so I shoved all of my bags in my suitcase and I was like, shit, it doesn't fit. So you can see where I have the difficulty. Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, that was the time. Big backs, yeah. The hard hat doesn't help. No, you know what I had to do? I had to pull into my office and borrow their shipping supplies to ship my shit home. So, yeah. I had to ship like half my stuff home, and then I just overnighted it. It was not a big deal. It was on company money anyway. And then I just got on the plane. Nah, it's okay. It's on company money. We're just doing a little show and tell. Everyone always loves my my hard hat. Oh my god, Cariel, is this like a thing that you sent me while I was like away? Is that like in progress? I want to show it, but I don't think I can. I have it saved. Because I'm just going through my iCloud library. And I was like, oh my god, this is too good. Honestly, I was going to make that my profile picture as soon as it was public. The helmet in the luggage. Oh, it's a hard hat. I'm basically a project manager. Yeah, the art. Oh, that's finished? Okay. Why didn't you post it? It's so good. Did you want to let me post it? Is that what's happening? Oh my god, okay, we're posting this. Alright, hold on, let's do this. Have y'all seen this? I'll drink to it? Okay. Only I saw it? Okay, yeah, so... let me censor this a little bit better. Okay. And I'll post the full thing on on Twitter or something. Oh, whoa. Okay, hold on. Where do I even censor? All right, looks good. How bad is it? It's pretty bad. All right. No Twitch. Twitch, no, whatever. All right, this is, thank you, Cariel. I love this art. I was working, so I never got time to, ask you more about it and showcase it. So this is, drawn by Veil4. And yeah, let's go. So yeah, see here, the story is that I got caught up in a storm. So here I am taking off my clothes and just, yeah. Pretty cool. This does look like something I would do. Is there a link to the artist? It's Veil 4. I think there's an extra E in what you wrote. Yeah, here's the artist. I will say it's okay. I don't think I can link to it because it's like not safe. So let me just write this. There you go. That's the person on Twitter. What did you miss? Here you go, NFS. Thanks, Cariel. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Thank you. He's always talking to his priest or something. Real. Most people have their own hard hat. Yeah. Would it be cheaper to have hard hats on site? It's a hygiene thing. I don't want to wear other people's like disgusting sweaty hard hat. So I wanted to have my own. Bro, I was eating. Wow. Yeah, I guess let me post this. Thanks, Cariel, for commissioning that. Got a little drenched today. Oh, real. That's exactly what happened, so. See? It's perfectly fitting. There's so many of you here. For what? The thirst? Or to see me get drenched? Alright, give me a second. That's crazy. We're posting the left version, Cariel, by the way. Got a little drenched today. Wait, what's your freaking Twitter handle? Yes. There it is. Got a little drenched today. Do you have a shirt? Let me borrow your shirt. This is some thirst trap stuff, but you know what? Let's do it. Thank you. I'm not going there. I am not seeing it. Good. You shouldn't. Well, this is like, it's not R18, right? It's, yeah, it's not there yet. So we're good. What about just because we like hanging out with you is not allowed? Thanks. Nah, but it is lewd. Who spend time with the adjustments to get them just right for your thick head? What does that mean? Still think about the hotel incident. What was the hotel incident? NFS instantly reposted it. Hard hats. Good, she doesn't remember. NFS. How dare you? I missed it. I was talking to my priest and you redoing the moe moe. God damn it. I remember. You not have a hard hats with a bunch of adjustable. Yeah, mine's adjustable. It's a Milwaukee Bolt brand or whatever it is. It's the adjustable one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Lots of adjustables. Jesus H. Chris autocorrect. See me tweet. Me see tweet. Hi Ellie. How are you? So that's how you summon Ellie nowadays. Yeah, real. Oh my god. My brain is going to chicken. No, we have to calorie cut. We have to be hot. Maybe we can eat it tomorrow? Yeah, let's eat it tomorrow. That's what we'll do. We'll skip eating the rest of the night and we'll eat it tomorrow. Not eat food? No. Now you have to hold a candle to a mirror and say Daki Makura 3 times. Daki Makura. Daki Makura. Daki Makura. Hot anime girl. Yeah, no, don't worry. I know it's like cooking. And she uses this art extra. I'm all the food tomorrow. Ever not hot? Yeah, I got my personal body standards for me. My fitness goals, as they say. So I appreciate the compliments and the gassing of the up. I'm all the food tomorrow. That's what you said. I see. No, I have to watch my weight. Working out produces hate. Yeah. Wait, I don't work out though. Me over here spending too much on fast food I don't even like. That was me like last week. I was just like getting whatever. There was like a pizza in front of me from the company ordering pizza, and I just like grabbed the first box and started eating, and I was like, this doesn't taste right. And I looked at the side of the box, it says vegan pizza. I was like, fuck. Because there's perfectly good pizzas in the other boxes. But I just had to take from the vegan box, and I'm already eating it, so I'm just like, whatever. So it was severely disappointing. Because it was gonna be the only slice I ate. Messed me up. What a loss. Yeah, exactly. What do vegans use as a cheese alternative? I don't know. Ask the vegans. I'm not vegan. They make good vegan food sometimes, but look, I don't want to be like overly harsh over people's like dietary restrictions, especially if it's chosen out of like ethical reasons, but I do not fuck with the vegan diet. So it is so, oh my god. I just remember eating with coworkers that were, two of them were vegan, and me and my boss, my old boss, were not vegan, right? And we went to a vegan restaurant. The burger was okay. I do not fuck with kale. I do not fuck with kale. That shit was gross. And I tried to clean my plate just to be polite. Fuck that kale. Holy crap. Did not fuck with it. Kale is good depending on how it's prepared. Vegan food is good if it doesn't try to imitate non-vegan food. Yeah. Yeah. I recommend eating it instead. Shut the fuck up, Christopher Reese. You're stupid. You think you're so funny. Instead of fucking it, have you tried eating it? I spit in your face. That can be cooked really wrong and makes people turned off. Well, I like broccoli in all forms. This isn't the site where you spit on your fans. Obligatory for free comments. Shut up. Aren't you supposed to steam broccoli? But just don't overcook it unless you want it to turn into puree soup. You mean because it breaks down? Bleh. Actually, you boil broccoli? No, you steam broccoli. You can boil broccoli. You can do either. But, like, if you boil it, you take out, like, the essential vitamins. Pan fry works too. I like pan frying. Pan fry is good. Broccoli soup. Well, as long as you're not straining out what you boil the broccoli in, I guess. Broccoli stir fry, cream of broccoli. That sounds weird. You like it raw? I steamed my broccoli and then I threw it into my Thai chicken. I had like Thai chicken curry. And that was pretty good. Phrasing? What? Of what? Either with ranch dip or in a salad. Ranch dip, not for the foods I'm eating, because usually it's in warmer foods. I feel like ranch is more for like if you're dipping it, cold, I guess, or uncooked. I like it raw. I didn't say I like anything raw. What? Wasn't that Cariel? Don't make it weird. Come on, guys. Hi, D-Man Savage. How was the football game? Did your team win? You repeated it? Ranch makes a good spice blend, but it's a terrible dressing. Hot take? Tomcat Gaming. This is like your only comment this stream. To weigh in on the ranch debate. Oh my god. I think I'm finally reaching that point where I'm running my voice dry. Oh my god. What did I join to? Arguing about food. Yeah. You missed a lot, Demon Savage. There's so much I wanted to show you. For anyone who's like coming in right now, you missed so much. I showed my assistant off again. We showed off the arts, which you can find on Twitter. That Cariel commissioned for me. Thank you. You heard ranch and neurons activated in aggression. Game just ended. Did your team win? I hope it won. Congrats. I'm proud of your team. It's really good art. Yeah, Jackstra. Your name is being said a lot. You are the visionary of that art, so. You're the one who wanted to get me drenched. Here I am. Okay. I don't know what y'all are thinking. The three of you. Yeah, congratulations to you, man. You keep saying things weird. Saying what weird? The say-so was a lie. What did I say? You're the guys taking things. You're the ones taking things out of context. She can't scan everything in her head first. Can I stop saying what? Oh my god. You guys are dirty. I don't even know what you're like pointing out. But my word choices have to be intentional. Man. What Peter Robles said. Bait used to be believable. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god. Question mark, question mark. Tama, what? Yeah, and now I'm streaming daily. Congrats. Seiko usually means you say innuendo accidentally. I've spent enough time in the Norwegian Bible Belt. Okay. You know this for sure. Yay, more streams. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. Sorry. My neck. I'm dying slowly. I'm looking at someone on Twitch, sorry. And they seem like a new streamer. I guess they rebranded or something. Guys, you are so sweet. I'm surprised. Oh my god. What is this? Who wrote that? Oh my god. Yeah, I know. I said that to you, but that was like said in like a conversation, right? With context. So the whoever like embedded this to Nightbot, my god. You kind of a punk, huh? Ellie made the commands. Who am I watching on Twitch? I was just someone random. Could you all hear? That wasn't intentional. No? Okay. It was like a new person. But I was thinking of raiding. But I don't know if I'm like super mentally ready to meet someone new. But what I really like to do is uplift new streamers. Like super new people. But it's super hard because it's like, oh, I do little background checks that I do, right? So. Oh my god, she records her little milestones. All right, everyone. I think I will end my stream. Thanks for hanging out today. Don't go yet. Let's see if we can... Uh-oh. They're ending stream. Hold on. I wonder if we can... I wonder. Yeah, stay for the raid. All right, these are the things. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's go, everyone. From the screens to your heart, your idol departs. I'm Aiki Akiva, your star from the future. I'll see you all later. Say it with me. Otsu Ayu. Bye-bye.